Hey everybody, we're moments away here from the OT wrestling match with Shore Ocean. Will be coming out soon. I'm here with Jarrell Cox, who graduated.
How you doing?
Last year?
16.
All right, so 2 years ago. I didn't have Jarrell in class, that's why I don't know him too well. But so it's nice to have one of our alumni here because I know nothing about wrestling. I'm not even going to pretend to act like I know anything. So Jarrell, you were on the wrestling team?
Yes.
What weight class did you wrestle?
My freshman year, I wrestled 120. My sophomore year, 113. And my junior year, 120.
Okay. And it's nice. One of the things we're trying to promote is a little bit of Spartan legacy here. This is like the only Ocean t-shirt I got. Those of you guys that know that comedian, Gabriel Iglesias, he made a comment once in a show because he loves to eat, and he made a comment about cake, so all of a sudden everybody started bringing cake. Well, here's my Gabriel Iglesias. This is the only Ocean shirt I got, so everybody's got to start bringing me Ocean wear to find something to wear during our broadcast here. And if you can't find Ocean wear, I'll take the cake, 'cause as you can tell, I got to gain some weight anyway, so what the heck. And you could bring Jarrell some cake too, because he probably liked cake.
Yeah,
there's enough
cake.
to cut weight anymore. That must have been brutal.
It was brutal.
All right. The reason I wanted somebody here, and I know Brian, excuse me, Olson is on his way too. He's going to be filling in. Jarrell stepped in for him because Brian was stuck in Parkway traffic.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shock in New Jersey.
It's always messy up there.
Oh,
Always.
and especially lately, I'll bet with all the snow clearing, thank God, it's starting to melt. So I need a little filler in here. I'm going to ask you a couple questions because I get who's winning and the score and all that kind of stuff, which is great. But every time I look at wrestling results in the paper, Jarrell, the weight classes start in different places all the time.
Yes.
Probably somebody watching knows because that's why you're watching a wrestling match. Not me. I don't get it. So we're going to talk here to the neophytes like myself. Why do the weight classes change each match? And how do they determine where they start each match?
Okay, so what they would do in the locker room before after we would weigh in. No, before, I'm sorry. They would pull out this tin container with all the weight classes on a stick. And the coach will randomly just choose one and pick it out. And
All right, so it's set up random. Okay, I get that part. Now, why rotate it? Why not just start at 106 and work up every match?
That, I don't know. I guess they want to make it interesting, I guess, but I don't know the whole
But what
exact
makes that interesting? Like, I didn't realize it until talking to a couple people, but that creates strategy sometimes. How so?
Okay, so it gives the coaches a little bit of strategy because if a really good wrestler from the other team is gaining or cutting weight, that can kind of confuse the rotation of everything and everybody.
And then when the wrestlers go out for that match is called, the teams rotate who sends their guy out first?
Yes,
in each
some
match?
situations, yes.
And how does that play into the strategy? This is stuff I didn't understand. I thought it was actually pretty interesting.
Okay, so say the other team sends a guy out, and he's a halfway decent wrestler.
Jack, I'm gonna throw the music on now.
And say we have two wrestlers in the same weight class. One is really good, and the one is also halfway decent. We're gonna send out the halfway. No, that also depends on the next match too, because who's the guy in that match that's good.
So in a sense, they may end up wasting somebody in that match because of the way you send your guy out?
Sometimes in that situation, if there's a halfway decent guy, we might send out a really good guy to go get the pin.
Okay. I think we're about. I hear something starting to brew here. I think Ocean's just about to hit the mats. Shore came out and started warming up a while ago.
In Ocean, they were getting warmed up in the back. A nice decent amount of time. Nice and warm, ready to wrestle.
Bet you miss your wrestling days too.
I do. I really do. I love it.
What are you doing now with yourself?
I still wrestle, but they're small tournaments, nothing too serious, just to keep me in shape.
So there is still some amateur things because you didn't go off to school yet or anything?
Not
You're
yet.
just working?
Yep.
And so there are some amateur leagues you can join in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And It's in May. I believe there's a tournament called Mawas. That's a tournament that's actually taken really serious.
What weight class are you in now? Somewhere in what range?
Around 140, 145. And when I wrestled down in Mawas, I actually took fourth in the tournament. And I actually had a really, really fun time. Everybody there, very nice people. There was good competition. Everything was amazing.
While the guys are warming up, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who was your favorite teacher at Ocean when you were here, and why? Don't say none. That's not a good answer.
My favorite teacher when I was in Ocean was Miss G, Miss Gower, the acting teacher.
Right here?
Because she made class fun. She always made, she put a twist on everything we had to do. And she didn't make class feel like class.
And before we started this broadcast, you and I were talking about it. You were telling me about your plans to become kind of a YouTuber and whatnot.
Yes.
So I can understand now maybe how that affected you starting to think about those kind of things a little bit.
And she also helped me a lot mentally. And also, because she would always talk to me. Some days I would be down, and she would just talk to me. And I really appreciate her for that. She was a really big help when I was in high school.
Did you do anything else besides wrestling when you were here? Other sports?
I did play football, but only until my sophomore year.
So by senior year, you're wrestling exclusively. Okay. Now, from what I gather, Shore is pretty strong this year, and just being Shore always, I guess, would be a rivalry for us, just being that next door neighbor to us anyway.
Mostly Long Branch.
That's an even bigger rival. And Long Branch, of course, is a wrestling powerhouse all the time. I know Middletown North is a powerhouse this year.
Yeah, they actually.
But I'm sure there's a bit of a friendly rival. Just in general, Ocean Sports, Shore is a bit of a rival, being that next door neighbor. And the word on the street from Coach Sip is that Shore's pretty strong this year. They're good, so there should be a good match tonight.
I was actually looking at some of the guys on the team during the off season. They were actually, I see some pretty decent guys over there.
Now, some of the guys on the team you were familiar with 2 years ago. Benner was a sophomore, I guess, then,
when I was a senior,
right? So a couple of the guys who are still around that you wrestled with, that's still wrestling for us here.
Seth,
you know the guys better than I do. I didn't have all of them in class.
Seth, he was. I was actually a junior when he was a freshman. No, I think him and Jake are in the same grade. I think he might be a grade above Jake.
Okay.
So Seth.
Jake's a senior now, right?
Jake's a junior.
Oh, okay, so he's a senior now. So Jake, wow, Jake's only. So he won the state championship in soccer.
Yeah. Oh, he did really
now,
well.
Is he in the same weight class this year, or does he move up? Because I know as well, you know,
he kind of moves up and down. We actually talked a little bit before they started warming up. He said he weighed in at 138.
What did he win the state title at last year?
I think that was 138.
So he's still in the same class. Okay.
He did really good for a sophomore to place first in states. That's amazing. He came back from a 6'2" lead. That is amazing.
On behalf of the Shore Conference High School, we welcome you to Ocean Township High School. Please draw your attention to the banner.
We're going to sit back and enjoy this. We're going
to marks the philosophy of the Shore Conference High School.
Take ourselves off the screen. And I want to thank Jarrell for filling in for Brian in the meantime. So I'll talk to you in a little bit and watch the warm-up here at the beginning of the match.
Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. Thank you for your cooperation and joy tonight's contest. Please rise to playing the national anthem. Tonight's match will start at 126. The 126 Rose Japanese or Nick Schneider and for sure Alva Sanders. At 132 Ferocious Alex Prineros and for sure Portland. At 138 Ferocious Seth Ali and for sure Mike McGee. At 145 Ferocious Jake Benner and for sure Gabe Pesh. At 152 Ferocious Emerson DeRose and for sure Gabe Smith or Jared Ware. At 160 Ferocious Anthony Esposito for Sean Francois and for sure Gabe Smith or Jared Ware. At 170 Ferocious Ryan Moran for sure Kate Torres. At 182 Ferocious Brandon Tracy or Evan Romaine and for sure Brandon DeNovas. At 195 Ferocious Dino Paneras or Ron Ferrara and for sure Mike Rosado or Taylor Sosa. At 220 Ferocious Christian Wilson or Anthony Perez and for sure Mike Rosado or Taylor Sosa. Heavyweight Ferocious Joe Teresa, Gabe Bahari, and for sure Alan Wagner. 106 Ferocious Dimitri.
I'm starting to notice, Jarrell, what you were talking about now. You send out two people in the intro here. They don't know which one's coming later on. Okay.
At 120 Ferocious.
That's just all about the strategy.
For sure, Brett.
I think Shore.
Do we know what weight class they're starting at tonight yet, or is that? I know that's been determined because they already drew, I'm sure. But
I think 126.
Mr. Tranquino. Snyder, come here, quick. Quick, like now.
But you'll hear Jarrell talking because he's going to have to explain scoring because that is definitely not my forte. Those of you that know me know I'm just a runner.
126 Ferocious Japanese and for sure Alva Sanders.
All right, Jarrell, you feel free to chime in anytime you want on what scoring is going on because you're teaching me tonight.
Okay, no problem. These are really two strong wrestlers.
Who's out there for Ocean? I can't tell because of the headgear. I can't even recognize the poor guys with the headgear on.
Little Jack Neese. And the guy from sure, I actually wrestled him at a local club. He's strong.
And I know Jack's been having a good year.
Yeah. First time I met Jack, I was a freshman in high school. It was because of his dad. I went over to his house for a little while. No, I went to the Power Center because all the wrestlers were required to do that. And so that's where I met little Japanese.
That's where I get lost. To me, it may look like the short guy has control, but nobody has gotten any points for this. So
that's
what was Jack doing that kept the short guy? It looked like he had a little bit of control from getting any points.
They were both in a neutral position.
Okay.
Because nobody was dominant over each other. They were both. It could have went either way in that position. I like how they're both pacing through the match instead of just going all out in the first period because that's what a lot of wrestlers do. And when they do that, they gas. And by the third period, they'd be so tired they can't even move.
I can relate to that because when I was a freshman in high school RBC, part of gym class were the different sports we would play in gym class, and they did actually make us wrestle. And I was running cross country at the time, and of course every cross country runner we think we're hot shots because we can go out and run 8 miles and not even break a sweat or be breathing hard. And I remember them doing little 2-minute matches with us in wrestling, and I was exhausted after a minute. I couldn't believe how tired I was. I didn't realize how exhausting it was. So and when the great runners, I was fortunate to coach Joey Polish, who went to Ocean and was a very, very good wrestler at the district and state level. And Joey was our best cross-country runner and still one of the top runners in our history. And I found it interesting that Joey ran cross-country at 170, but he wrestled 160. I know he was in shape in cross-country because he was running 2 workouts a day, a number of days a week. Yet in wrestling, you get down to 160. And Joey was a big guy for a cross-country runner. And he was very, very good. Matter of fact, he won his Central Jersey state title in cross-country. But he actually dropped weight to go wrestling, and that didn't make sense to me. But
it's just like basically what that is instead of wrestling at the weight you're at, they want to always have an advantage. So that's why they always want us to drop weight.
I have no room to drop weight, unfortunately, Jarrell, so that's not happening. Bring me another cheeseburger. Still no score in the match.
No score, no score. Short guy really isn't looking to make good positions. He's always just trying to keep it down. It's a nice point for Jack Lewis.
Now the scoreboard's not showing any points, but how many points Jack get for that?
He gets 1 point.
Okay, the scoreboard's showing 0-0. Or no, excuse me, the scoreboard's showing 1-0. Now the next thing you're going to walk me through once this match is over will be the whole team point system. Because I know scoring varies, pin versus decision, and then there's something called a major decision. And then I saw something the other day I didn't understand too, so we'll get to all that.
With the pin, if you get a pin, it's 6 points. If you get a major, that's 3 points.
See if I can sneak the clock here, and there we go. Now you can see the scoreboard on the screen too. I got to give you kudos here because I know as an ex-wrestler and a friend of these guys, I don't know how you're maintaining your poise and composure because I know you want to start cheering here, but you're aware that you're commenting. I'm restraining myself from not cheer for Jack out loud. I got to maintain my composure.
I'm trying so hard. Like,
yeah, I know it's hard. We're trying to be Ocean fans, but
yes, I love all of my teammates. I still love even the guys I don't know that's on the team. I still love them because they came from the school that I came from, and they're doing the things that I did.
If Brian gets here, we'll set you free so you can go over and sit and cheer with the guys in the stands and cheer out loud for Ocean.
I love Brian too. Sometimes when I have
Brian got out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think. So you do know each other. That's right.
Same grade. sometimes if I had trouble coming late, he would actually come in there and help me.
Yeah, the wrestling fraternity and brotherhood is pretty tight from what I've noticed.
It is.
It doesn't end at the end of the wrestling season either.
I still love all the guys on the field. They're like my brothers.
About 30 seconds left in the match. Jack's got to come up with something, hopefully. Jack's still on the bottom, so that's why I don't get why you got a point.
I'll explain that to you right now.
Okay. Less than 10 seconds to go. Jack breaks a tie, up 3-2 now. An exciting start to the Shore Ocean match. Jack Lee's coming from behind. Okay, so give me what happened with that 1 point? He ended up still going back to the bottom.
Okay, so basically with that 1 point, there's a thing called the stalling call. If you get that a certain amount of times, your opponent gets a point.
What makes the official call a stalling call? How much time about does he, or is it kind of random?
It's it can be random. No, you know what? It can be random at times. But basically, if your opponent is on the top, like the Shore guy was, if he's just not working to get points, he's just riding you. In wrestling terms, he's just riding you. That's stalling. You can get a point for that.
Okay, got it.
Or if you know the guy's gonna get out, he's forcing you guys out of bounds for him not to get that 1 point for escaping. That's stalling. This is Seth Ali, another good wrestler.
And what weight class we've got?
He's 138.
So we started at 26?
Yep, so 26, and then it went up to 32.
So it'll go all the way up through heavyweight,
Alex.
super heavyweight, and then it'll come back down, back to the lowest.
Yep. And the reason we didn't see the 132 match is because Alex got a forfeit, and that's another 6 points for us. Because when Jack won, he didn't pin anybody, so that's 3 points.
So it's just a regular decision.
Yep, regular decision.
This is where you really got to educate me. This will help me catch up to speed. So regular decision is?
Regular decision is 3 points.
3. And
a forfeit and a pin is 6 points. A technical fall is 5 points.
Now what's a technical fall?
A technical fall is when you win by 15 points.
And somewhere along the line, I feel like I've heard the term major decision. And maybe somebody used that wording to help me understand technical fall. Maybe that's where I picked it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The technical fall when you win by so many points. Okay. And how many points for that?
15.
Okay.
And that sometimes can be very hard to accomplish.
Now, how many team points do you get for that?
Team points, you get 5.
5. Here again, to me, it looks like the Shore opponent might have the advantage. What's happening? Let's say if this. Okay. Make sure the Shore guys will score.
So Seth,
I don't understand all those kind of things.
So the Shore guy was in the offensive position. It's called the front head, and basically he's trying his hardest to circle around you, and that's when you get 2 points because you're in control of your opponent at that point. And Seth is in the defensive, trying to resist now Seth, he's in the defense position right now again.
Here's the thing. Now, Seth started down in the second round. How's that determined? Who starts down up as they rotate after it's standing to start?
So the ref, he will flip a coin.
Before every match, or just the first match?
No, he'll do it. He'll do it the first round. He'll flip a coin, and then if it lands on red or green, say Seth is red. If it lands on green, it's Shore's decision.
Okay, so in each match, that ref will flip a coin, and that'll determine who gets to make choice of the second or third match. Okay.
And there's another thing called deferring.
This is a lot more complicated in cross country there, Jarrell. I'll tell you what.
And then there's another thing called deferring. If the short guy gets the opportunity to pick, he can defer. And then Seth
would he do that because of how the first round went based on scoring or something?
It can, yes. It can go 10 different ways.
Why would you want to defer?
Because you want to see, it's all about feeling out your opponent as well. So just to kind of see what your opponent is about, or if you know you can get out, or you can know that you can take them on top and get those points, you get the front. So we got 1 point from Seth Ali, neutral position.
Now, if anybody is just tuning in and you see that scoreboard and you see nines, it might look like Ocean has dominated up to now, but one was a forfeit, and the Jack Neese match was pretty intense.
It was
because
intense.
It really came down to the last 10 seconds.
The last seconds. But yes, some of these Ocean guys are very talented.
Yeah, the squad is strong here, although we did lose to North, who is a big powerhouse this year. I forget who who else did we lose to? I don't remember. I've been putting out the different match reports. I can't remember which one, but the North I know was very good in that last quad that we were in.
Was that here?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't remember if the quad meet with North Roxbury, and I don't remember if that was here or not. Matter of fact, I think it was home because I think it was a Saturday morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm not mistaken.
That happens a lot. A lot of Saturday tournaments with quads, they'll happen here.
I can't even imagine that. You know, each of our wrestlers will wrestle their match tonight, and in a quad, some of our guys might wrestle possibly 3 times.
Possibly.
That's got to be an exhausting day. All right, so Shore gets 2 on. I assume that was a reversal, is what it's called.
That's called a cradle.
But he got 2 points for that?
He got 2 points, yes, because he locked his hands.
Oh, okay.
And that's 2 points. This is the hardest sport.
Shore pulls out 5-1 victory in that match. Now you just made a comment. It's the hardest sport.
That can also be challenged because there's a lot of sports that are hard, but this sport, what makes it extremely hard,
And one
is
full
that
time for short game pass.
you're using your body. It's also a combat sport, and so you're attacking, and your opponent can use his weight against you in 100,000 different ways, and also that you get into some situations that you've never been in before, and that you're new to getting out of, and that sometimes you can't get out of. Yes, this is Jake Banner wrestling for us right now.
So here's our defending state champ.
What's up, Mr. Ralph?
Oh, look who's here. Brian showed up. Hey, Jarrell, I got to thank you for filling in for
I was
Brian.
running late. There's traffic.
Jarrell's teaching me some wrestling here. You're on because he's explaining how he was getting up points, what it's called, because people know me, I don't know anything about this, so it's kind of cool to have. So I wanted to get some wrestlers here. So Brian Olson has finally showed up from enjoying that Parkway, huh?
Yeah.
Parkway traffic, lovely tonight in New Jersey. And Brian, you got out 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, 26.
So what are you up to now as we watch this match with Jake?
I play football at King's College.
All right. And you wrestled here heavyweight?
Yeah, I was a heavyweight.
Right here?
Yeah.
How's your brother doing? Because I haven't seen him in forever.
He's not bad.
What's he up to?
He drives an oil tanker. He's just got a CDL license.
What's
up, Miguel? What's up? How you doing? Not bad. How's your knee?
All right, who have we got going here, Brian? You might know the guys better too. The guys on the team, you might know some of them still.
This is Emerson. Emerson DeRose.
Emerson DeRose, right?
Yeah, wrestling.
And what weight class are we at now? Jake was.
Was he 152? Yeah, this should be 160. Emerson works hard. Out of bounds.
Pop us back up here in the screen here. Look at Brian getting grizzly looking here.
Yeah. Took a while. 20 years.
Keep you warm in the wind
Yeah.
while you sit in Parkway traffic.
Almost 2 there. What weight did they start at?
I believe 126 is where we started tonight.
Who's that, Tyson?
And I had to have Jack Neese.
Jack Neese.
First. And I had Jarrell fill me in on why those classes rotate every match, and how sometimes that was something I didn't understand about the sport. So it's kind of neat for me to catch. That's why I want to get a wrestler sitting over here instead of just streaming.
Yeah,
People that are watching probably know what's going on. And sure enough, the guy filming the match has no clue. I would know a field goal from a touchdown in wrestling.
Yep. He's working that.
This is where Jarrell was helpful, because to me it looks like Emerson's.
Yeah, he just got the 2.
And he just got the 2 points, but to
Looks
me
like
it looked like he had the points earlier. But that's where
He's got 2. Threw in a leg. He's got to be careful. It's a good period. It's a good first period for Emerson. Did you see how many viewers you have? Does it show how many views you have?
now we're streaming live over to YouTube, but I'm not going to switch over to YouTube to get us out of the picture here.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why we want to do it is just so later on the wrestlers can go back and watch the match.
Yeah.
We don't expect to build
That should be
too
one.
much of a following. Yeah, we're just starting to actually break the ice with starting to stream. We're starting wrestling tonight. I actually streamed a couple of basketball games over break, but we couldn't do it through YouTube because the games were at Manawan. We didn't have their network password, so I just did it on Periscope through YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do some of the home ones. We're going to hopefully do every sport, give every sport a little bit of a shot. We're getting some time. We're going to do either maybe hockey or swimming next. We'll get girls basketball in. I'll go over to a bowling match at Shore Lanes.
Nice.
So I'll do some traveling over the next week. I'm hoping to do maybe one each week.
Nice. Bad. Just gonna try and get around them, get two.
Still up 4-1 if that scoreboard picture's a little fuzzy on our webcam. 42 seconds of the second period left.
15-3 Ocean. Once you get the points down, wrestling's pretty easy to follow.
You came late, so you missed Jack's match. Jack's match was intense. Jack pulled it out in the last couple seconds. He was down 2-1, and he actually came back, tied it up, got a point on a stall.
They go to
And
overtime?
then came back. No, he always
Took him down
He
late?
got 2 points with about 4 seconds to go.
Wow, who'd he wrestle? Was it a Clemser or something like that?
You know what? You know your wrestlers. I'm lucky. I know our guys. I can't. That's what I've had some of these guys in class, but yet I can't even recognize them just because of the headgear.
Yeah.
And with my old eyes, I can't even see that far anyway. So, but I don't know any of the opposition teams, so that's helpful for all you guys. It's funny how in every sport, like in cross country, I would know all the cross country names of the guys from any opponent we have. Wrestling, I'm at a total loss, so they don't recognize some of our guys.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of the wrestlers that I wrestled with are all gone from these schools.
Right, you've been out 2 years, so but at least you probably know a pretty good share of our guys, especially our juniors and seniors.
Yeah, I know these guys. Did Manzo wrestle? Not a Manzo?
I don't believe so. When you were stuck in traffic on that parkway, where were you coming from?
I was on the turnpike actually. I was coming from Virginia. That's where she's from.
Oh, okay.
Down there for
Sure, you'll be headed back to school. That'll be pretty soon.
Sunday, yeah. Go back Sunday.
And what are you studying?
I double major in marketing and management. Just got called for stalling, just backing up. He's got to get around him here. He's going to get two. There's two. Let him go. See if he can hold them off for the last 30 seconds. He's going to get called for stalling if he keeps backing up. Belly out, belly out. They win 7-5.
And off the screen here, we'll just watch wrestling, but the Rams going to continue to count it. I put Jarrell on the spot while we're waiting on the next match here. I put Jarrell on the spot and I put you on the spot. When you were at Ocean, who was your favorite teacher and why?
Mr. Rafter.
No.
Probably Coach Klein.
How come?
I understood it. The way he taught was easy for me to understand. I did well in his class.
I always find it interesting how the kids, almost across the board, Jarrell said something that was very similar. It's something about the way that they relate to you that you pick up on and you get it. It's the way they communicate. And it's such a big thing in education.
Me and Coach Klein always had a good relationship. This is Anthony Esposito at 170. He's had a good season so far. Uh-oh. He's got a Merkel. Is there any bathrooms in back there? In the new hallway? Right in that hallway?
No, don't tell me you haven't been to the new facility.
I haven't seen it. I'll check it out after the match.
I'll tell you what, when you disappear, Brian, you go up to the weight room.
Okay.
You're gonna wish you hadn't graduated. All those things that while you and I were here, where you see the weight room, go back and check out all Mr. Todd's offices, all are back there now. The extra basketball gym, the wrestling room.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Tell you what, go take a trip. Go take a trip right now. Go do what you gotta do and go up the stairs. And the football team might even be up there lifting right now. Go check out the weight room. Absolutely do that, and then come on back and continue to comment on the matches. Feel free.
I'll just check it out after. I kind of want to watch. But bathrooms.
Where do you see the weight room? College level. You're at a university.
Wow. Is the bathroom that way? It's right out that door. Yeah, you can just go that one.
Yeah, even up in the weight room itself has its own bathroom.
Wow.
Where do you see the weight room? Unbelievable.
And they got a new theater, right?
I'm sorry.
And they got a new theater?
Up front, when you go that way, there's a whole new maze of rooms for the band and music, tech room, and a black box theater, and a dance studio. It's amazing. The improvements that are finally all opened up. Phenomenal.
Chooses down. Try and get his one.
Now, what's the tendency when you've won the flip for choosing up or down second round? Is one chosen a little bit more often by?
Well, usually if you win the flip, you can either choose top, bottom, or you can defer, and the other team can choose first.
Right.
A lot of teams choose to defer. I usually go down because down you can get your points. If you go down and you can get up, that's 1 point.
But then you'd be up in the third period.
And then you'd be on top in the third period, unless the other person chooses top, which is very unlikely. But they get to choose in the next period where they want to go. I would choose bottom, personally.
What would be the advantage of deferring now?
You get to, if it's a close match, you get to choose where you want to be in the third period when the match is on the line. kid's not doing much on bottom.
I know the guy on top being called for stalling. Is the guy ever on the bottom being called much for something like that?
Yeah, if they're not trying, that you have to always be trying to escape and trying to do some type of wrestling move. If you're just laying there doing nothing, they'll get called.
On the bottom, and I've got a 2-1 lead. I mean, I might try and get away with that a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of people will until they get called.
Well, I think I'd be stalling a lot waiting on the bottom if I were.
One team is going, one team is right. So if you say the away team scores, he'll hold up that.
I just learned something else. I was just whispering to Brian here. There's another thing I didn't know. I'm thinking the official just, he's got a wardrobe and goes shopping up at Dick's Sports there and gets himself some colorful armbands. And I'm like, why has he got the Christmas armbands on? So go ahead. For those couple, again, I'm figuring anybody that's watching your wrestling fan, they know all this stuff. Maybe there's somebody like me who doesn't understand this. So what's the armbands he's got on?
So in this case, Ocean would be red and Shore would be green. So when an Ocean wrestler scores a point, he'll hold up the red hand and award the points, and if Shore scores, he'll hold up the green hand. And in case they're stalling, say Shore stalling, he'll bang his green hand on the mat, vice versa.
See that? I learn something every day. Anthony with a pretty solid lead going into the last 50 seconds here.
Yeah, he looks
that scoreboard's blurry.
Looks good.
6-0. 40 left.
Been in control the whole match. Just trying to get.
I would guess that a lot of the Ocean and Shore guys know each other personally, just being across town neighbors.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably know each other from even growing up and being on some of the
I played sports with a bunch of people
kind of
for sure.
and whatnot that went on in the towns.
Yeah, travel, rec wrestling. I knew the kid when we wrestled Shore. I knew the kid that I wrestled.
Now Jarrell was telling me that he still wrestles.
Yeah, he wrestles in tournaments.
In college, you wrestle on the outside and whatnot. You're playing football now.
Yeah.
But you played football in the spring?
I played baseball.
You did play baseball.
Yeah.
So you survived 2 seasons in a row with Coach Sip, huh?
Yeah.
You get a trophy just for that.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to him.
Short gate tour.
Yeah. What's up? This is. Who is this? Oh, this is Moran.
What weight class are you in now?
182.
Let's go, Mo!
This is a guy Worthy sneak under the screen there, and he normally wrestles, but he had
back-to-back years towards ACL in football. Yeah.
Now, did he end up having? So he's out for wrestling season. Did he have another surgery on that knee?
Yeah,
or
earlier.
is he just rehabbing this? So he had a second surgery this year again.
Earlier this year. Yep. Me and him both. I tore my ACL this year too. I was out for the season.
And you had the surgery.
Yeah, I got surgery back day before Thanksgiving.
How's the rehab going?
It's going good. It's tough, but it's going good. That's 2. Moran's a good football player too. Kid wrestling. I think he made all conference at linebacker. strong kid. He's got a power half, but he's got to get to the other side. He's got to flatten him out first. There's the power half. Chooses bottom as usual. Right up.
Not only impressed with, especially in the heavier weights, of how strong the guys are, but to me it's amazing how quick they really are. That's something that always fascinating me. In watching college wrestling and Olympic wrestling too.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Amazing how quick they are with that power. So
they're all like 100% muscle. Those guys are huge. Yeah, he's got two. Straight to his back. That's a pin. He's done. That's a good win.
far, Ocean dominating the weight classes. Yeah, I bet you don't miss the days of cutting weight.
Yeah, even for a heavyweight, I had to, after football season, I put on a few pounds. I had to cut about 15
Now,
pounds.
why would you have had to cut weight for that?
Heavyweight, there's a limit to it. There's 285.
And for whatever reason, have I seen super heavyweight?
There are some tournaments where there are super heavyweights, but not in high school.
So there is the limit on even the heavyweight.
Yeah. I only really struggled for the first week of the year. After that, I kept the weight off for practices because practice is tough.
Here's a question. From the couple of years when you wrestled in high school,
Yeah.
and even through now, has there been any rule changes that you know of? I'm sure there have been rule changes since, let's say, I was in high school. I know even the whole weigh-in situation, that a lot of things changed because of the dangers of the kids cutting weight some years ago. Any significant rule changes you've heard of in high school wrestling in New Jersey?
Honestly, I don't think since I've been in high school, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do know that the Shore Conference tournament, it used to be a team tournament, and now it's only individual. I know that. So now, yeah, it's just an individual tournament, and no more team tournaments.
So there will be no individual team short conference champion? No. You can just, your team can win your short conference division.
You can win your division in the Shore, yeah, but no Shore Conference champ.
Is this the first year for that, or is that?
Yeah, I think this is the first year for that. This is Brandon Tracy. He's either a freshman or a sophomore. I'm not sure, but he's not too bad.
I believe he's a sophomore.
Sophomore?
Brandon class last year.
His whole family wrestles. His older brother Pat used to wrestle. He wrestled here, and then he transferred to Long Branch, wrestled there, and then transferred back to Ocean. And then his youngest brother wrestles too, but he's not in high school yet.
I have noticed it in families. A
Wilson.
Paneros.
Paneros, the Benners.
You go through our history. I know that you go through in Long Branch the Scoves and the Georges, and when you go back years, it seems like wrestling is definitely something in families.
Yeah,
gets passed down.
The Falcos here wrestled. Sip and his brother both wrestled. I'm not sure who else, but yeah, it's definitely a lot of family. If you're brothers, you're always wrestling. The middle thing. Paneris have a lot of kids. Started with Costa, he wrestled. Then it went to Alex, and there's Dimitri, who's a freshman, and then there's another one, Mimi, but Mike, but he's not in high school yet. He's younger, a lot younger. And then the Benners having 2 more coming in high school in the next few years.
So there's 2 more down in grade school.
Yeah.
So all the boys in the Benner family, family requirement, I guess.
Yeah. They all wrestle and they're all good.
Yeah, we've been a strong wrestling program since I can remember those. You have to give some credit to the feeder programs where our kids are coming from. What is it in Ocean? What's our feeder programs that are constantly refilling our ranks every year? Who's our feeder?
Oh wait, I didn't hear that last question.
Our feeder program, just like in baseball or softball, your feeder programs of your towns. These kids are coming to high school. Of course, we've got our good high school program and good high school coaches. But the talent's coming up to us too. I mean, we're getting kids from wrestling backgrounds and whatnot. Our town must have a solid, at the younger age level. We must have outside the school some kind of solid program.
The Jersey Shore wrestling. That's what a lot of the younger kids wrestle in that. It's like low division, like you have your middle school wrestling.
Who are some of the coaches in that? We can give a little shout out to doing some of the work for us there.
Mr. Paneris and Mr. Benner did a lot of work.
Well, there you go.
And then Mr. Salduti, TJ Salduti.
Yeah.
His dad, Mr. Tracy, used to be involved. But also there's a wrestling club in Ocean named Triumph. And the coaches there are pretty good. That's where last year when everything was under construction,
so
Ocean went and practiced
where most of our kids are wrestling.
Yeah, they all a lot of
programs.
Most of them train at Triumph. Yeah.
Where do they wrestle?
Triumph is right behind Wegmans.
Okay.
Back in those back roads back there.
Right.
The owner of Triumph wrestled at Wall, but and he was good. He also placed in Nationals Division I. In Michigan, he wrestled. He was really good.
There are a couple schools in college I do a couple of because I do actually watch. I'll catch a wrestling match on ESPN, and I know Penn State's a good program. Yeah. Rutgers I know is still very good, which I think. Why do I? Rutgers is that?
That's where Jake Benner's down. Jake
Right?
Benner committed there, yeah.
So he committed already. Ohio State, where matter of fact, friend of mine, Mike Blaine, I know. So Mike, if he stumbled upon the feed here, Mike, one of my triathlon friends now, but Mike was an Ohio State guy and a wrestler, so he still talks wrestling all the time to me.
Minnesota's pretty good at wrestling too.
Minnesota, who's tops in the country right now?
Yeah, Penn State's #1 probably. I'm not 100% sure though. But they're a powerhouse every year. That's a Gino Panaris.
The 195 Trojan, Gino Pinero. Short Keller Simpson.
So it's Pinero's name, but not the same, not a brother of the others, but probably.
I think he's a cousin.
Is he a cousin?
I think so.
And again, same thing here. We're talking now in the upper weight classes, and yet I'm still amazed at how quick they are.
Yeah.
So, guys.
Those of you watching, you're going to start hearing Max Winter's voice. He's sitting back here trying to, here, Max, we'll throw you on the screen here and you can give a wave to, everybody can give a wave to Max's fan club here. Soccer goalies. You gave me heart attacks all during the fall watching you guys and following. Holy smokes.
How you doing, big guy?
What a great season.
Not bad.
That was awesome. Heartbreak at the end, but
Yeah.
oh, another. Look at this. Now all of a sudden, you know, you turn the camera on, all these like legends show up. Now all the Long Branch fans are going to start tuning into the feed.
Get you back down to the beach.
I'm retired.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, good point. Although Mike Houlihan wrote me in for the last couple weeks of the summer as his kids went away to college. Like had me come fill in for the last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody stopped going in the water though, because they were like, I don't think that old skinny guy can come save any of us. I don't know if he'll be able to get us.
Shows about league pages, like, you know, when you did like the conferences in the classrooms.
Right.
How do you get to those pages? Should we have one made for ourselves? Like,
Max is talking about a big initiative we got going over, digital portfolios, and all of a sudden the younger guys, and especially when you get to be a junior, you guys are going to need those for your college resumes and whatnot. I'll tell you what, stop down tomorrow sometime, just pop in that back into the library, because I will forget. Remember, I'm kind of old, so I get senile and I forget easy, but pop down and I'll remember to send you the link back to where all the tutorials are for your portfolio. You're going to need it. You're going to try to play in college, maybe?
I committed already.
Where'd you commit?
William and Mary for baseball. Yeah.
Better keep your grades up.
Yeah.
William and Mary is no slouch school academically. Awesome school, one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Come on, get your base, Tito.
But yeah, I'll stop in tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, talk to you later.
See y'all.
Peace. Now the fan club's going. We're going to get off the screen here and get back to just focusing on the wrestling, but we're going to let Brian continue to commentate.
Still a 0-0 match. He needs to get up and get the point. To get up.
Tito, you gotta fight!
Ask about Kyrie.
He's got rid of now. Here he's got to score in the third period. get his takedown. I don't know if he's going to be able to ride him out. See that. Blood time. Kid from Shore's bleeding. He went on reach and walked in and he pinned his head.
Yearning to be back on the mat.
I wish.
You want to see me out there. Different.
Would you have wrestled this year if you didn't tell you this?
Yeah, I'm on the team. Dude, I feel pretty good. I'm gonna try towards the end.
No way.
I swear.
That's crazy. Are you going to play football?
No.
You're done with that? You don't want to get hurt again?
I was maybe gonna go to Ithaca, but I said no. Maybe go to South Carolina.
That's dope. If I tore my ACL twice, I wouldn't want to play it.
I'm fucking over it.
Join a frat. You should just let him go. Needs to get a takedown here.
Come on, Dino. Gotta make a move, Dino. Come on. Dino, you gotta make a move.
Another blood time here. Low scoring match. He's got a score here. Blood time again. This kid's been bleeding all match. There's a certain amount of blood time you can have, and then they have to call the match.
Yeah, Miss Zimmerman, our trainer, earning her keep here tonight.
Stalling.
Mr. DeSimone, who's now over at the intermediate school, you taught her well. Came back to OT.
He's got to try and work a move. It was a tough match. this a new wrestling mat? For both guys.
So far, that and Jack East's match, two tight matches every night.
This is 220 now.
Teams winning for Ocean, Christian Wilson, and for Shore, Mike Rosado.
Christian Wilson wrestling at 220 now. I used to wrestle him when I was in high school. He's also a football player. Two. Now he's got to bring him to the mat. He's calling for neutral. Got us two there. Go ahead by one. Wilson, get up. We'll tie it up. He's got to watch himself, though. Now he's going to try and reverse him. Now he got his two. Gave him the two late. Tied up going into the second period.
Back and forth in the first period alone on that one.
It's been a good match so far.
Once you're up in these weight classes, it's probably the most finding any of the wrestlers cutting to make weight for the weight class. All the getting your match. What's
the lower weights
before
have to
getting
cut
a little too
weight.
dangerous? What's probably how much weight can you really cut within a week before a match without getting into danger and getting not only physically dangerous but just feeling weak? And
I mean, there's probably kids who have cut 15, 20 pounds in a week for sure. Especially early in the season. When you're trying, because you have to certify a certain weight, and if you're so many pounds away, you can't go that low. So there's definitely kids.
That definitely I don't know if that was the case many years ago. Where there was that kind of the certified weight process. It's much much more stringent than it used to be 3-4 decades ago.
Yeah.
When I was young.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen to my friends that wrestle.
Definitely. Wilson's got to get up here. Bring himself within a takedown going into the third period. High school coach.
Trying to muster up a point or so maybe in these last couple seconds.
Yeah.
Almost. Didn't give it to him. 7-4. Nice effort by Christian in the last 10 seconds. Almost got some points. And in this case, probably good Christian starting down. Chance he can pick up another force when he's down here. Trouble though.
He's got to stay off his back.
Oh! Nice move by Christian. That's the part about wrestling, I'll tell you what, the way Christian's arm was slung up in the air on that one. That looked like it hurt to me. My arm would have came right out of its socket. I don't know how you guys do it.
It's tough.
And not only did he
if it looks
hang in there, he ends up reversing and getting the fix.
Yeah. If it looks too dangerous, if it looks like his arm's on a really weird angle, the ref will blow it dead and call potentially dangerous, and then they'll restart the position.
And nobody will get penalized for that.
No, you don't get penalized. The only way you can, I mean, if you throw punches or bite or anything like that, you can. But also, if you slam them to the mat, you have to always bring them down safely. You can't slam anybody, or else you'll get disqualified.
Now, one of the early matches, I did see somebody hit the mat pretty hard. There's a certain amount of leeway there. I would imagine that's the official's discretion.
Yeah, they don't want to disqualify anywhere because you don't mean to slam them usually. But if it's really bad, then they have to call it.
So it has to be pretty clear that was your intent.
Yeah. Tough match there.
Sure, we got a couple victories in the last couple upper classes.
I think this kid's a freshman, the heavyweight.
285.
Yeah, Jojo! Come on, Jojo!
This kid's either a freshman or a sophomore, I'm not sure. I think he's a freshman now.
Let's go, Jojo! Come on now!
This is where I would have been wrestling two years ago.
This is your weight class.
Yep.
This is two of me.
Yeah, Jojo!
in your day of wrestling, 285. Who give us some of the big names at the shore? Who were the best 285 wrestlers on the shore? Who were the best heavyweights around the shore at that time?
There's a kid from the Brick Memorial named Nick Rivera. He was probably the best wrestler, heavyweight in the shore. And there was a kid named Michael Clark from SGV. This kid Will Oxley from CBA. John Tomlinson from Long Branch.
And do you know if any of them went on to wrestling in college now? Or?
I'm not sure. I know Michael Clark plays football at Rutgers. Yeah. You might pin him here.
That was a good win. This pin with 27 seconds left in that first period. And you keep mentioning the wrestlers, and then you go back to including and he also played football. That's been a big discussion across social media a lot lately. A lot of coaches saying, college coaches especially, the specialization that some kids are being encouraged to do is a big, big mistake. And multi-sport athlete is such an important thing. And some of your great college football players that people are talking about, or NFL players in football, and yet they were great track athletes, for instance, and whatnot. I know I was, as a coach, I was finding it frustrating when I'd hear of schools whose football coach would say, hey, don't do anything in the spring, come in the weight room, you just lift. That's what you got to get ready for football.
Yeah, I prefer.
More and more people are reverting back to and finding out how important the multi-sport athlete really is. That's really.
I know for me, wrestling helped me with football, and football helped me with wrestling.
Right.
I
I hate to see it when a kid is encouraged. I understand the kid makes a decision, but when he is encouraged to
definitely coming
just
off
specialize that way. I think when you're young, play those sports, changing the muscle groups around in a different season, and giving other parts of your body a chance to develop. Your agility changes sport to sport and whatnot, so I think all that stuff is so important. I love it when I see those 2 and 3 sport athletes. And you were a 3-sport athlete here.
I was.
Ability of a wrestler too.
You gotta work on
that. My impression would be a lot of muscle. That doesn't necessarily mean you're flexible. And yet the wrestlers are. So a little bit of that right there.
Gotta stretch a lot.
I would imagine conditioning-wise, it's very demanding. You're going to do a lot of running, a lot of sprints. You're going to do a lot of conditioning. How much would be the weight room part of wrestling? In the season, are you in the weight room much in something like wrestling, or is it
maybe once or twice a week? But you get a lot of strength from doing your everyday practices. Lifting people up and all that stuff is tough. So I know the worst conditioning for me was it's called a treadmill match. You ran it on sprints. For first period is 2 minutes, so you ran a sprint for that. Sprints for 2 minutes straight on the treadmill, then sprints for 2 minutes straight again, then another 2 minutes. Those were my. I did not like those.
Saying you would say stretching and that flexibility routine was maybe even a bigger priority than that weight room.
Yeah. Because you don't have to be. If you got good technique, you don't have to be strong to be a good wrestler. It's all about technique. Just gotta get one here. This kid from Shore is pretty good. They're both ranked.
Ranked as in on the Shore? Or?
Yeah, you get their Shore Conference rankings. They're both top 10.
Certain media sites that every sport tends to follow, all the runners follow miles, but where the wrestlers follow. Although I know one of our former grads, Esposito.
Yeah.
What a site he's got.
That's what I thought.
We should give him a plug. He's got a great wrestling website that you can find out anything about pretty much any team on the Shore. And he, of course, takes great care of Ocean as on the motto.
That's shoreconferencewrestling.com.
When you want to find anything about all the teams on the Shore, you go to Esposito's website.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Yeah, he did.
My senior year to finish the season, he ranked me 5th in the Shore. That's how I finished.
Just got very interesting in the last 30 seconds.
He's got 40 seconds, he's got to score. Seconds.
He needs at least 2 to get it to overtime. That's what you got to get here to get 2.
Oh!
So, yeah. Out the way we wanted it, but that was an exciting match.
Yeah, that was a good match. Will Tyson up next at 113. Will Tyson.
113 promotion, Will Tyson.
Forfeit.
So this
will be the last match at Adam Manzo.
At 120 promotion, Adam Manzo.
He's a senior.
And for sure, Brad.
Quick 2 for him. He's going to run an arm bar.
Again, there's those kind of things that
that's the
make me cringe, but it's amazing how flexible things are.
That's the arm bar. That's it.
That's the pin in the first period. That's going to finish this match. So OT dominates tonight, 51-12, although there were a couple of good exciting matches. Although Shore is a good, strong program this year. Ocean was on its game today.
Yep.
Brian, thanks for coming down. I can't believe you got stuck in Parkway traffic. When I heard that, I was like, oh no, I'm going to be clueless because I don't know wrestling. And we got lucky with Jarrell. I want to thank Jarrell again for filling in. Brian, hey, good luck back in school.
Thank you.
You got to go back Sunday. I bet you can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Hit the books again. Aren't you thrilled?
Can't wait.
And that's right. Good luck with that rehab after the surgery and whatnot. This is OT signing off for the night. And we'll be doing some swimming, and we'll get to all the other sports too. We want to get the hockey team in there. So we'll see you all hopefully very, very soon.